What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Across the Pond. Here we are again with another stream for you. Lots more things to unpack, lots more goodies to get into. So we are going to do a just real quick recap and then jump right into it. In the last episode, the party found out some very distressing news at the Council of Worms. About the realm basically coming to an end, and Aodin being sneaky sneak. With that,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Zizix, the brass dragon, under just incredible protest, decided he would reluctantly fly everybody back to the Grey Cup, and that included Nova, who is slightly different at this point. Zizix does not like that at all. Layla is a connoisseur of dragon flavors at this point, so she... Good soup.
That's right, Ray knows the TikToks.
So with all of that, we're going to pick it up with all of you getting back to the Grey Cup, which, as we have found out before, the Grey Cup is like a central tavern / inn out in the middle of nowhere. It's kind of like a pit stop for people on all the different roads that travel around the countryside. As Zizix comes in for a landing, you see the Grey Cup in its usual form, smoke coming out of the chimney and all that. It looks normal. However, you notice out back of the Grey Cup, spanning what could be 5 to 10 acres worth of space, is a gigantic tent city of just beat up, beat down, wounded, and attempting to heal the wounded people of the whitish cloak variety. They are severely battered from some battle they've just been in. Beyond that, you see a wagon train coming in from the direction of that one town, Bywood, where Corsil is coming in from, riding on the wagon train. And Corsil, you see this bronze dragon come like swooping in, like coming in hot, and it drops these 4 strange people off in front of the door to the inn. Zizix turns around and looks at Aodin and says, "I have brought you this far. Before I leave this realm, I think I should like to see your master one last time."
I mean, if you do swing by, he's in the little village, just across the lake. It's not too far for you, I guess. Please leave a message saying hi. We're going to come visit him soon, and I'm sure he'll love to see you. He loves guests. He's very friendly.
Would you prefer that I just take you now?
I mean, that depends on what the group want. Do you guys want to go pop back to town and see the master?
Wherever the wind takes us.
Okay, we got a half yes.
Does kind of look like there's a situation going on here, though. Maybe
I am sure your friends are capable of handling things here. Will I take you for a quick visit?
I mean, if that's the case, yeah, I'd love to go visit the master. I'm sure these guys can handle themselves for a bit.
Bye, Aodin.
We've got it. We'll be fine.
I have the faith in my friends.
All right. So Zizix allows you to climb back on, and the two of you take off to Arwich to visit your master, with which you had a little bit of business, as I recall. needing to discuss. But before we get to that, while you are in flight, what is everybody else going to be doing?
I'm gonna look at you two and be like, let's go back in for some more hairy nipples. You know, that's
Yeah. I agree. Let's do it.
You know what?
Hairy nipples. I think we just found the title of the episode.
You know what? I think I could go for a drink as well. And I should have asked Aoden to ask about this. Because
I mean,
somebody's gotta know what's going on.
I'm sure, you know how Iadin rambles on. I'm sure he'll mention that you've got some black hair coming through.
Fair.
He'll get excited.
The boy does not know how to keep his mouth shut.
I'm gonna head to the tavern to get a drink as well after my little fight that I had.
All right. So the wagon train comes to a halt, kind of making its own little circle near the tavern. All of them are pretty much keeping to themselves. But one of the figures kind of hops down. He's got his cloak up and everything and heads into the tavern. The three of you head inside as well. And all of you see battered and bruised soldiers. Those that are actually able to still walk are in there trying to get water, bandages, some alcohol, things of that nature. Just trying to get supplies for the other troops. You can see that the two waitresses and the barkeep are like pushed to their limits at this point, trying to keep up with all the orders.
I would like to go up to the waitresses and ask them if they would like any help.
No. I appreciate the offer, but we're fine. What can I get you?
Oh no, I'm okay. You've got enough on your plate. I'll wait.
pretty hairy nipples.
Laylo, why don't we just ask for a picture of something and then we can serve ourselves?
Oh, yeah, a picture of hairy nipple, please.
Yep, there is our TikTok. Wonderful. No problem. Coming right up. She dashes off to the back because obviously getting your picture would be quicker than dealing with all the other stuff that she has to do. So she comes back with 3, nice sized tankards, puts them on the table with this large pitcher of just crazy looking liquid. That'll be 5 gold, please.
I pull out a fox pelt and I throw it on the table.
Ew. What is that?
This is my payment for the hairy nipples. For me and my friends.
Oh boy. I'm gonna get in trouble for this.
I think
And
I've
just
got
start
this.
drinking.
I pull out 5 gold and put it on the table.
Okay.
You don't have to take that if you don't want to.
I would really rather not. We're not exactly fur traders here.
I'd
Fair.
say my fox pelt is a lot more valuable than those little shiny things you call coins.
Oh, I'm
all
sure. Don't take offense. Your fox pelt is lovely. But we deal in coin here.
Tell you what, Ruix, I'll take the fox pelt.
Done
Alright.
And with that, she
Take it
scurries
and,
off
put it
to
over my shoulder.
Nice. She scurries off. As she passes by Corsil, she stops for a moment. What can I get you, sir?
can I just get a drink of your best mead?
Absolutely. She dashes off to the back and comes out with like 2 trays completely full of different alcohols. She kind of sets it down, slides one to you, and says, "That'll be 1 gold, please."
Yeah, I'll pass that over.
Scoops it up, and off she goes with her trays. And as the 3 of you are sitting there, well, actually, as all of you are kind of sitting around doing your thing, you can overhear a lot of murmurs coming from the soldiers that they are basically leaderless at this point. That was a complete failure of an advancement on the dwarven stronghold. They were no match for the Sisters of the Nameless.
Hey guys, these people seem weak. I think we should lead them. We've taken on the Nameless and
You
we
know,
won.
that's not
We won
exactly.
hard.
That's not exactly how I would put the situation, but I do agree that we have an opportunity to show our worth.
No, they need to have a leader.
Yes,
And I think that should
exactly.
be
I
like
agree. I agree.
Three-way lead.
Sure.
And we should just tell them that,
3-way
right?
lead.
Yes. Now the question is, who should tell them? I'm not sure they would listen to me very well right now.
Nah, you'd pass with intimidation for sure.
Yeah. Or we could rock, paper, scissors for it.
Hmm.
You know, I'm not sure I want to intimidate anybody, but rock, paper, scissors, yeah. Right.
All of
Paper,
us?
scissors, shoot.
I feel like there's a delay here.
Yeah, just a bit.
Okay.
Um,
There's a delay.
It's those hairy
know what?
nipples. They get you every time.
You know what? Let's just say Ruix. Ruix, why don't you tell them?
Me?
yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Well, first you got to tell me about these nameless that you guys defeated real quick before I go over there.
Okay, so here's what you do. You go over there, you talk about, you say, you know, I heard you talking about the Nameless, and my buddies over here, they've, like, fought the Nameless. So, maybe you should talk to them. And then we'll take it from there.
And tell them that it's a lie and that the Nameless do actually have names.
There you go. Tofu Chipmunk has a solution for our rock, paper, scissors delay. If you type !RPSG in the
Ooh.
chat,
Ooh.
it will rock, paper, scissors for you.
I mean, we don't need to anymore.
Rock,
but, you
paper,
know.
scissors, goat. Goat wins all.
Was it really? I just want to speak. RSPG? Did I do it right?
RP. Where'd it go? Exclamation point RPSG.
RPSG. Oh, I'm dyslexic. Okay. RP.
And that's it. That's where the rest of our hour show is gonna go, is playing rock, paper, scissors, and chat. Oh, that's great.
All right. So I guess in that sense, I'm gonna stroll over to who probably looks like, even though they're all beat up, the strongest looking. What are they? Humans? Or
Yeah, they're about 90% of them are humans. There's a few elves strewn in there as well. They're all wearing like the same like heavy armor, like half plate, and they've got these white cloaks that hang down their backs. At this point, they're kind of covered with mud and blood and spit, tears.
yeah. Well, I guess I'll go over to the one that probably looks like the even though they're beat up like the strongest. So
Okay.
I'm basically gonna stroll up. They're just sitting at the table.
A few of them are sitting there, yeah. One
guys,
turns to look at you. He's got like a eye bandage going on.
Oh, it feels even worse. He's like, no, I see that you've honorably all fought in battle and could sense the low spirits amongst your group. And I kind of overheard a little bit. My name's Ruix, by the way, but it sounds like you guys fought the Nameless or relatives of the Nameless.
Relatives of the nameless. Kind of insensitive to start a sentence that way, don't you think?
No, I don't. But with that,
Fair.
the reason is if you're having trouble with the Nameless or the relatives of the Nameless, or whoever it is that you actually fought, because I'm a little confused at this moment. My buddies over there, you know, the two over there, the one with the black streak in her hair and the dark eyes, and then the elf ranger, they both have actually fought the Nameless. And one of their secrets was that it's not even true that they don't have names. And they only know that because they fought them. And if you needed help with that, you could talk to my buddies over there.
You're not from around here, are you?
No. No, I am not.
Couldn't tell at all. Actually, I was here not so long ago when, well, she didn't quite look like that. It might have been like a cousin or a sister, but that one with the black hair, the little streak there, I remember like she was talking to one of our leaders last time I saw her. And then all of a sudden he got blasted into space by some weird goat.
You saw it too?
Yeah, everybody saw it.
I thought it was crazy. I thought they might have been crazy, but okay, all right. Good to know. Yeah, that wasn't even their fault, even though I thought, you know, it might have been. But no, that wasn't on them. It kind of just happened. But
Well,
yeah,
no. Everybody that was here and saw it was like, if we had somebody that's able to summon a celestial power goat like that, we'd have no problem defeating the Nameless.
I'm gonna like turn back around and be like, hey, Layla, Nova, which one of you guys like brought that goat thing that defeated the dude?
Goat god tier.
It was me. You know, my natural affinity with animals and nature. Yes, I brought the goat.
Then I'm gonna turn back around and kind of get into the dude's face, like, you hear that? She's the one that brought that goat.
I am all about that. I think everybody would follow somebody like that. And Corso, you hear all of this going on.
Yeah, I'm just listening into this amazing story of just insanity. But I'd like to walk over to the same table and slap the hand down, the hand that I took from the guy, and say that I'd like to join the party of whatever's going to be happening.
I keep looking over at Layla like, why are you lying to these people?
So, real quick, just to make sure we set what happens here. While Ruix is solidifying Layla as the new Lord Captain Commander, this cloaked figure that you saw walk in earlier comes over and slaps this like frostbitten zombified mummy hand onto the table. It's cut off just above the wrist. Slaps it down on the table where Nova and Layla are both sitting currently. And as you turn to look at him, you can see that he is a tiefling.
Am I still in the dude's face?
Yeah. I like to imagine you haven't moved. Like, you're just still there. Like, so what do you say?
Yeah, alright.
What position is the hand in? Is it kind of like this?
Sure.
Can I pick it up and just put it over my face?
Oh my goodness. You absolutely can. When you do so, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh. 7.
Oh, good. So you hear whispering in your mind. Someone with many secrets. You and I would get along famously. I am Vecna, god of secrets. I know every secret in the entire universe. Would you like to know the secrets as well?
Yeah.
And all you have to do is put me on.
But you already are on.
Oh, no. The price of all the secrets of the universe. I mean, it's a small ask, but I require life and blood.
You mean you want me to cut my hand off and then sew you on as my hand?
I knew you were a sharp cookie.
Okay, I want to take it off. Look at, Corsil. But I like your hand. Can I wear it?
I highly suggest against it because the guy who wore it, he was kind of a not a very nice person, and the reason I have the hand is so he couldn't corrupt many others.
Was he a not nice person before the hand?
Oh,
Or...
yeah. He got corrupted, and the hand just sort of become part of his insanity.
Oh, by the way, Nova, this is the hand we've been looking for.
Corsel's like, wait,
Oh,
what?
okay.
It just spoke to me. It told me about secrets. It said, "Hi, I'm Vecna. What's up, girl?" And it wants me to cut off my own hand and put it on, and I kind of want to, but we've just met this guy here, and I'm not just going to take his hand without asking.
How about?
I mean, it's a spare hand, so.
How about? No, don't cut off your hand.
What about if I cut off one of my fingers and one of the hand's fingers, and then I just get partial?
No. I much like your hands the way they are.
Oh,
I
thank
think-
you.
I think if you were to switch it out, no. That would make me very sad.
But I want to.
But I want to so bad.
I do, but okay.
Well, why don't you think about it for
Okay.
at least a week, and we can see if we find out more information.
A week?
I think a week is a small amount of time to wait
How about
before.
3 days?
Gross. What if you eat it? Ew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Layla, you hear, do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Eat
Do
it.
it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Okay, I want to lick the hand.
It tastes foul.
Oh,
It's so tiny, but it's a picture of the emperor with a Nike symbol. Oh my gosh.
no.
Do it.
Do it.
Oh no.
Come on. It will only hurt for a second, and you don't even have to sew. As soon as my hand touches your arm, it will graft itself.
Okay, before anything happens, I'm just gonna snatch the hand back and put it in my rucksack.
All right.
Because when I see someone licking a decapitated hand, it's a bit concerning.
I like to imagine it wasn't even like it wasn't even quick. It was like
Oh yeah, it was very prolonged.
Layla, I think you might need some help.
It talked to me. I didn't know hands could speak. I didn't know bodies could speak without mouths.
Yeah,
A hand that talks is a bad hand. Like, I cannot
there's
imagine.
another TikTok for you.
I cannot imagine any scenario in which a hand talking is a good hand.
What about this? Hello there, you're really nice.
Layla, you found the one exception, and it's only because your mouth is the one making it talk.
You can't prove that.
So
Performance track.
Zizix makes a landing in Arwich outside of Aodin's master's home. It's like the whoosh of the wings and everything. And as he lands, your master comes out, and you immediately notice that it is a strikingly different form of your master. His hair is quite gray. He seems gaunt and almost withered away. Very, very wrinkled, and he's got like deep bags under his eyes. He just looks so tired. Who's there?
I'd like to immediately run up, kind of give my master the hug, and just be like, Master, have you not been drinking your milk, and have you been staying up reading those naughty scrolls again?
Aodin, my boy. It is so good to see you. Come, let us have some tea.
Oh, there's a dragon to see you as well. Have we got a cup for him?
Is that Zizix? They nod, and you actually see Zizix is now what appears to be an elf, but his hair is bronze colored. His skin is very bronze. Even his eyes are like cat-like, but yellow. And he comes walking over. It's good to see you again, old friend. I should like some of that tea as well. And their master takes you inside, and as he's fetching the tea kettle and everything, So, Aodin, how are your adventures going?
Okay, first off, so I've got some really big news. You might want to sit down. It's very important. I've got a bunch of new magic. I've got so many spell books. It's great, honestly. I know so much now. It's great.
I am so happy for you. So good. He puts the kettle on and sits down.
I want to be showing him little cantrips, minor illusion, as a kid showing his dad that really awful picture that they've drawn.
All right.
But what I can do, look.
That's amazing. I can't help but notice that you have found out about your true lineage.
I'd like to just kind of carry on making little rain clouds happen and go, oh, the dragon thing. Yeah, there was a book. There was a crystal dragon. I met Mr. Farstrider. He was nice. He showed me some illusion stuff. I think he's adopted me, but it's fine. You're still number one, Magic Daddy.
I told
Yeah,
you
a
never
lot's
to call me
happened.
that.
We've been to hell. I've made like some new friends. Been a grand time. I completely forgot something. I meant to mention it. I think it's the apocalypse.
Yes, I assume you're referring to the earthquakes. I have felt those too.
I mean, a lot's been happening. I was in like this little like subspace for the dragons. They're leaving, by the way. It's quite sad, but you know, like a lot's been going on. Oh, and there's some women that hate wizards. I tried to get them to join the school, but like I think it's like a soft maybe.
I don't believe that they would join in such a easy fashion. They're always up to something, those ones.
There was one that seemed very sincere about joining.
I would never trust them, but I am not your father. Obviously, you have met your father, the great silver dragon Regezux.
Sorry, what?
Your father, that is why you look the way you do you not? Did you not meet your actual parents, the silver dragons?
No. Doesn't ring a bell. Doesn't ring a bell. There was a lot of stuff going on. You know, it was hard to pick up on all the details. You know, there's so many mums and dads running around now. Honestly, like.
I see. Well, you were brought to me when you were quite young. They asked me to keep an eye on you.
I mean, you did a fantastic job. I had a fantastic childhood. Like A star on the raising a child.
Unfortunately, you were not supposed to learn of your draconic heritage.
Well, when I touched the book, I talked to like this dragon, and then he touched me. It was consensual. Make that clear. And like he gifted me like some sorceress abilities.
So that is it then. He just awoken within you your latent abilities.
Yep, he touched me, it awoke me, whole brand new world.
Wonderful! I'm so glad that you have been touched in such a way that brings you such joy.
I'm the real me now. The me I was always hiding. It's great.
My only apology is that I was never able to touch you in such a way.
It's okay, Master. You touched me in so many ways that meant a lot to me.
I believe I hear the tea kettle.
I'll get it, Master. I'll get it. You stay with the dragon, Mr. Dragon, and I'll go make the tea for you.
Fair enough. When you go to make the tea, your master's kind of sitting at the table, just staring off into space, and he, out of nowhere, he goes, "What did you say? What? No, not now. Later then."
Master, who are you talking to?
Who?
It doesn't sound like you're talking to Mr. Zizek, so who are you talking to?
Oh. Well, this is awkward. I thought that everyone could hear those voices.
What kind of voices are those?
The whispers. They tell me that my time has come.
Master, while I've been away, what have you been doing? Have you been snorting the alchemy cup? Like
studying and casting my magic as I always have, helping the people around Arwich. I will say I do feel quite a bit more tired than usual casting magic.
When would you say these voices started?
Not so long ago, perhaps a day or two.
Huh. Huh.
I know this is going to sound a bit silly, but I almost feel like I might be going a little insane.
Well, okay, like, some stuff's been happening, and that sounds like round about the time that I might have accidentally started the apocalypse and gave Orcus something I shouldn't have. Don't tell my friends, though, they don't know yet. Just don't tell them. Please. I need friends, please. I'm so lonely.
I will tell no one.
Thank you. But yeah, I kind of gave a book to Orcus. The apocalypse happened, the dragons are leaving, and I might have done something to magic.
This is not good. Not good at all.
Yeah, at least I'm not like the one licking dragons, Master. Okay, you should see my friends. You should see
Who
the
would do
choices
such
they
a
make.
thing?
Okay.
Oh, that's terrible.
The most normal friend I have, I've just met, and she wears like fox skins and stuff. Okay. She's like the most normal one I've met so far. They're all lovely. though,
Eowyn,
do
I
love
don't
them.
know if I approve of your friends.
Hey, they've been lovely and kind to me, and they've been nice, mostly.
I suppose that is all that matters.
So, I mean, there's a lot going on. We're trying to find like these magic artifacts and trying like to stop the apocalypse, and we've been looking for like the hand of Vecna and the rod of many parts and things like that. And just, I don't suppose you have any advice for me about any of these situations that I've accidentally gotten involved with. Any advice? Because you being my master, my long-term father figure.
Go ahead and roll a intelligence check real quick.
Maybe if I can press the button. Nat 20.
Oh, all right then. You remember that part of the reason that you came to visit your master was to find out about the staff of the Magi. And so while you're listing all of these things off, you recall that the sisters have the staff, and he says, "Oh, yes, I have not heard of the staff in quite some time. I believe I have a book about it here somewhere." And while you're fixing the tea and getting it back to the table, he produces a book from his shelf, and now then, the staff of the Magi. Ah, yes. Quite a powerful. Well, this is strange. You say the sisters have this?
Yes.
That is indeed strange. According to my texts, only sorcerers, warlocks, or wizards can use the staff. I wonder why they would want it.
Are they not warlocks?
Perhaps they are. I thought they were clerics.
I don't know. I definitely feel like I heard the W word thrown around when I was in town and I accidentally murdered a few of them.
Well, here, take this book with you and study. See if you can find out any reason why they may want that staff specifically. It seems odd that they would want something like that when facing off against the Nameless himself.
What do you mean facing off against the Nameless?
That's the only reason I can imagine someone would need an item like that.
But they call themselves the Nameless.
Ah. The plot thickens. Interesting.
Not to rush you at all. I mean, if you have any more, information, Master, like, I might be on a time limit, like a small one.
He seems like lost at this point. Like he's gone silent and he's just staring off into space.
Is Mr. Dragon still there?
Yep.
Yep, perfect.
He's like drinking the tea, looking at both of you doing this.
And I'd like to be like, Mr. Dragon, you're about to leave this plane and go somewhere else.
Yes.
Do you think, like, a wizard such as my master, if you cared for him, could go with you? I'd worry that he's getting to the end of his days and maybe he could go somewhere safe and just kind of spend his last few minutes happy.
I shall take him with me.
I appreciate that.
Only
Mr.
because
Dragon.
you asked.
This is why you're number one dragon. Forget the rest of them. You. Remember that.
With that, you all wrap up your happy tea party and are able to set off back towards the Gray Cup. While flying, you're able to peruse the book. And I will give you some more information on that in just a moment. We go back to the Gray Cup. Everybody is fully entrenched in chaos at this point. The feller with the bandaged eye comes over to Layla. So you're the one who can summon the goat, huh?
Bah.
Well, ram you to hoorah. So you are willing to lead our army back into the mountains of whatever that place is? Dual Alar?
Yes, I will lead you to all of the whatever the place is. And I promise I will do it so well.
Well, I'll take you to our highest ranking member at this point, and I'm sure the two of you can hash out your details.
Okay.
Are just you coming? Is anybody else coming?
I'm coming too.
I'll bring the ladies, and I'll just bring this new guy with the cool hand. I don't know why.
The hand is still like
I like his
talking
vibe.
to both of you, trying to persuade you to use this item, but it's like muffled now, being in the rucksack. But it's still like
It's there.
it's like that feeling in the back of your mind, like, man, I really should buy that item. No, I need to save, but that item would be really cool. It's that kind of situation.
I kind of just want to punch it, like punch the rucksack a bit.
You're more than welcome to do that, but it doesn't stop it. It just keeps going. It was a good try though, and people definitely are looking at you very oddly now. It's like punching your rucksack for apparently no reason. When the four of you get outside, yeah, you can see that dusk is setting in. Things are starting to, get settled down. The put it in a glove. The tent city is getting lit up with campfires and torches and things. And way off in the distance, you can hear a very faint yell. Put it on a stick and say it's your back scratcher. I like it. This one yell turns into multiple until it finally gets all the way up to you to where you can actually hear. People are calling out the word giants. Giants! Giants are coming!
I'm immediately gonna jump up and which way? Which way?
They're all pointing like towards the north, towards the mountains. And you can see off in the distance there are torches heading your way. There are probably 100 or so of these 15 to 20 foot mountain giants heading towards the Grey Cup.
Guys, I think it's time for some ass kicking.
I'm just gonna swing out my axe, honestly.
I'm gonna pull my shield from my back. Yep. Let's do this.
Draw my bow, and I want to look at Carlson Black. New guy, you in?
I'm gonna throw my hood off and pull out my longsword and be like, hell yeah.
Nice. As the giants approach and get within charging distance of you, I need Ruix to make a perception check.
Okay.
With advantage, because these are your hated enemies. It sounds like they need an artillery mage. Avengers assemble. I like to imagine that's kind of what's happening, but it's like Hawkeye and Hawkeye and Hawkeye.
Apparently not so good. 9
9? That was with advantage?
with advantage.
Oh my goodness.
Over to another pair of dice. That's not looking good.
All right, so as the lead giant kind of stops to let the other one start going past, points a giant war club towards the Grey Cup and just roar! And as it does, you can see hanging from obviously clubs don't have hilts, but right where the hand is a very, very familiar necklace to you. It is the necklace of your mother. All right, everybody, thank you very much for joining us this evening. I hope you all had a great time. I know I sure did, and we hope to see you all again. Thank you to all the players for joining us tonight. We had some time zone hiccup because apparently in the UK, it doesn't happen when ours does. But we did it. We had a great episode. Thank you to the chat. You all are amazing. Keep an eye out in April. We're going to be doing some dice giveaways and some extra nerdy stuff like some healing potions, the little bottles with the dice already in them. So you just shake them up and see how much health you get back. Just some cool nerd stuff like that. We've got some journals coming from the amazing Tabletop Tavern. You can check them out on the TikToks. We'll be doing giveaways with those as well. And if you're a subscriber, you'll get a little bit of a luck boost on the rolls. So a little bit of an incentive to be a subscriber. Thank you all very much, and we'll see you all next Wednesday for the fight of our lives. See you all later. Bye.